This week on SailAway, we're moving our house to another country.
It's great. I love it when you do that right when I start filming. Boat chores before leaving.
We don't like to sail with a dirty butt.
So what all is on our departure chores checklist to allow us to sail everything we own to another country?
Pretty little drink because you can't shoot whiskey.
Aside from the bureaucratic necessities, you ready to go to St. Martin? How do we prepare ourselves to weigh anchor, set sail, and leave our home for the last 3 months?
I've been laying down here next to rivers, staring up at the clouds like a stoner.
Tomorrow we're gonna be there.
Yeah, we'll get there tomorrow.
Ever wish you could escape normal life and experience more of the world?
So meet me on that island. Well, we did just that. We sold everything we owned on dry land and sailed away. Promise me that we'll sail away.
Now we are roaming the planet in search of new adventures and sharing it with you every week.
Just promise me that we'll sail away. So hit subscribe and escape normal with us. And I'll be yours forevermore. Come on, it's just that little button down there. That's it. So tomorrow's the big day when we leave Antigua and head to St. Martin. And like most people traveling from one country to another, we've got a list of chores we have to get done. Ours might be a little different because our house is coming with us, but they're kind of the same too. Most people like to come home to a clean house after a trip. Well, for us, we like to show up with a clean house. So that means cleaning up the inside, scrubbing our dirty hull, and doing our dirty laundry. All of which we try to do ourselves as much as possible.
It's great. I love it when you do that right when I start filming.
It's wet and cold. Oh.
Boat chores before leaving.
We do always clean the bottom like before we go anywhere. That's how you know. We don't like to sail with a dirty butt.
Yeah, clean your butt before you leave. I, meanwhile, have been doing laundry so that we have clean underwear for our clean butts.
Bottom cleaning is something you can hire almost anywhere in the world, but we've always tried to do it ourselves and have saved a lot of money doing it. We picked up this hookah diving rig used right before we left the States, and without it, there'd be no way. It's already paid for itself many times over.
Likewise, we try to do our own laundry as much as possible, at least when we don't get too backed up. It's actually one of those old school chores that makes us appreciate being fortunate enough to have nice things. It's a rewarding feeling taking care of these things by hand, and also saves us quite a few bucks.
Gonna help my clothes dry. Sure. Here you go, babe, because you worked hard. Pretty little drink because you can't shoot whiskey.
You mean I can't shoot flat comic?
Yeah.
It is a pretty little drink.
It is.
Fruit punch and rum.
It's not that flat. It's our last night in Antigua. And it is kind of a crappy day. Pretty rainy, pretty gross. So we have just done all the chores and gotten things done, and Eric worked really hard. So I get to be in charge of the pizza, and we're gonna have a little family night on the boat. Just family movie night. We got a lot of data to run through because when we go to St. Martin, they don't take our SIM card. So gotta use it or lose it. Any thoughts while you're in your hole?
Not really. I'm wiped out. Well, folks, we are getting out of here. And we're pretty excited. So I can make this work. I did it. So yeah, we got to go to Customs and Immigration. I did the online declaration of departure. So it should be pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I think it's going to cost about $50 US to check out, which all these different fees they charge for in and out kind of drive me nuts. Like, why do we have to pay to leave the country? But whatever. So we're going to go do that. We're going to go get a French flag because we are going to be checking into St. Martin very soon. About a 20-hour sail at 5 knots, and we should have a really good day. We've got a northeast wind, and our angle of sail, that should put us on a beam reach or just a little aft of the beam. 13 knots, 15 knots of wind, something like that. So probably make it in less than 20 hours. But we're going to leave maybe 1 o'clock, 1:30, right after lunch, so that we get there right after sunup. We don't want to come in the dark if we don't have to. And I think that's about it. It's been a interesting stay here. You know, we've had a lot of fun here. This is a cool island, and yet we haven't seen that much of it because I was doing a lot of work, and then we were working on the generator, and that is still to be concluded. We still got a lot of work left to do on it. We're not exactly sure what still, and we're not much better off at the moment. All right, gotta head to town. We'll check in with you in a little bit. Somebody just got their hair brushed. You just brush your teeth too. It's ready to go.
So how much was it all together for us to check out?
It was 75 EC plus 22 US, so like about 50. So about $50 total US.
We're all set.
All set.
The next place.
I know I say this right before I leave everywhere, but I'm going to miss Antigua. I think maybe we'll come back. Whoa! Bye-bye.
I think you can find a French flag.
Wait, we have this kind of flag.
We do have that one. French, it starts with an F.
And with our boat chores and our bureaucratic chores all taken care of, and a French courtesy flag in hand, it was finally time to get this boat moving.
You ready to go to St. Martin?
Say goodbye to Antigua.
Bye.
Okay, I think we got everything ready to go, which is no small feat. We got the dinghy up, got the motor up, we got our dishes cleaned, we got the foil taken off of the foil board, put away, we got all the stuff moved that falls out every time down into the floor, we got our table laid down so that we got a nice place to sleep, nav's on, motor's running, Lauren's up front. I think it's time to go. All right, ready when you are. Our windlass has gotten terrible. Just really awful. It's just it's drama every time. Yeah, it's an ordeal. Gypsy's gotten worse and worse and worse. And the fact that it's bad makes it grip the chain really badly, which makes the Gypsy get worse because it's stripping and slipping, and yeah, it sucks.
Okay, we're up. So loud.
Okay, we're officially off. It was loud, it was dirty. Took longer than it should, but we got the anchor out. Wind.
Good job. Nice. Good job.
Is the deck thoroughly swabbed? I think it's pretty clean. Good job, man. That was good thinking. We didn't even tell you that we needed to clean it. It just looked dirty. And you thought it needed clean. My man. There we go. So long, Falmouth. I'm pretty sure that we'll be back. We really, really dug this place, even though we haven't seen much. And so, right there's two good reasons. Lots more to see, and a really fun place. We kind of started to feel at home.
A little captain sailing the boat downwind. Ish.
Yeah, we're coming around the south side of the island, so the wind's kind of being weird, but you're doing a good job. It's light wind, it's hard to tell what the boat's doing. Go a little to the right, watch your wind instrument up there.
Here?
One more, yeah.
Like that?
When you see that wind arrow start to point all the way down to the bottom, you don't want that. You want to get it back this side. Go left a little bit. Go left. Wait for the boat to come around a little bit. There you go. Now I see the nose starting to come down. All right, now straighten it up a little bit. There you go.
We're often a little down as we're preparing to leave a place that has begun to feel like home. But once we detach ourselves from land and point our bow toward a new distant shore, suddenly everything feels right with the world again.
Rainy days don't seem so wet. Stormy nights don't stay. From the moment that we met, you're worth the wait. Oh, this could be the best thing that I'll ever know. Talk for hours and never slept. Two silhouettes on the concrete stairs. We watched the sun as it slowly crept from the horizon to the place we met. Oh, this could be the best thing that I'll ever know.
we doing?
Perfect.
It really kind of is. It's weird. We've been doing so much of this winter Caribbean sailing where it just kind of kicks your ass for a day and a half straight. Yeah. Yeah, it's nuts. Got about 12 to 15 knots just after the beam. And we're cruising along at right around 7 knots or better sometimes. Beautiful conditions. Just a little bit of swell, nothing big. And these really, really cool cloud patterns right up above us. I've been laying down here next to rivers, staring up at the clouds like a stoner. Alright, I hope this holds out for the rest of the night, because this is about the most perfect, epic conditions we've sailed in forever. Beautiful. Well, our wind is kind of going forward on us a little bit. So, not enjoying quite the same downwind sailing conditions as we had, but still not too bad. A little bit of waves and stuff going on, but I don't really have any complaints. Even when we have the boats trimmed badly and the jib reefed in a little bit, we're still doing 5.5 knots without like even sailing the boat that well.
Going to St. Martin.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're gonna be there.
Yeah, we'll get there tomorrow. Early. How do you like your passage meal tonight? You good?
Yes.
What do we call this dish?
Very kid-friendly dish.
That's right.
Way better than like any of the fancy things that Mommy makes. No, this is gonna be the best meal he's ever had.
Right.
Elbow macaroni and pasta sauce.
Yeah.
Woo!
Mixed together. I mean, it's good.
It's food.
It's what you got to do when you're keeling over and charging through the night. So yeah, dinner time on Cecilia, passage style. Wind kind of goes forward and then it sort of comes back to a beam reach, so we just start going back and forth. I've seen as high as 17 knots, but it's mostly holding steady around 14, 15. We reefed the main and the jib just to kind of flatten things out. I mean, we're still doing about 7.5 most of the time. We haven't had a passage in, since we went to Antigua. There's always just enough time between them to like sort of forget what it's like a little bit. But the healing is hard to get used to, even though we've been sailing for 25 years. Yeah, everything's exhausting because your body has to work hard to like just sit still. Going to the bathrooms would be pretty comical if anyone was there to see it. They don't want to see that. At this rate, we're going to be, I don't know, what time do you think we'll be there tomorrow?
I don't know, I'm going to go with 6:30.
Ooh, you're going for the early time. I'm going to say, I'll say 8. I'll give you an hour and a half between our guesses. 1 o'clock in the afternoon? Oh my gosh, I hope not. If the wind dies, maybe.
4 o'clock?
4 o'clock? So like really fast. All right, River's got 4 a.m.
All right.
I got 8 and you got 6:30.
6:30. What do we win?
I don't know.
Their own tarts at a French bakery.
Oh. All right, you guys. Good night.
Bye!
We'll talk to you a little later. We're almost there.
I can go back to sleep.
Well, we're not finished yet, but the bulk of the passage is over. We've cruised around the south western corner of St. Martin and are entering Marigot Bay right now. Perfect timing, sun's coming up.
Fish friend that didn't make it.
Aw, well, there's swim over.
Hey.
I got the last one. Oh, he's dry.
Ugh.
That's not a flying fish, just a fish.
That's just a fish that got up there somehow.
Casualty of our passage. We caught a fish.
Hey, first fish since
I don't know when.
U.S. origins.
Pretty fish over there, man. Sweet. Hey, do you think you won the bet? Or did Mommy win the bet? Regardless, you're going to get a tart. You slept well, didn't you? Still look a little bleary-eyed. Look at this. We got here just in time to see sunrise over St. Martin. Yeah, we had a good passage though. Got here with no drama. That's what you want. Get a little bit of shut eye. Rivers, you got to run the boat while Mommy and I sleep for a little bit. Cool? You look like you're still sleepy. I bet you would still cuddle up with us to sleep a little bit, wouldn't you?
Click on the link to see more videos and don't forget to subscribe.